guys, welcome to Mother African channel. Today we're going to be cooking okra soup and pounded yam. So right here I have my goat meat and beef already cut, washed. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my seasoning salt. I have my chicken bouillon right here, and I am going to use 2 tablespoons of those. Alright, so I have one right in here, and this is the second one. Okay, right here I have my Cameroon pepper. This is Cameroon pepper, very spicy. I'm just gonna put 1 tablespoon of that. I'm going to put in here garlic powder, a dash of the garlic powder. I have my thyme right in here. Alright. Right here I have my basil. Then I have paprika right here. Not too much paprika. Then I have my rosemary right here. Okay, and I'm going to put 2 of my bay leaf in here. 2 bay leaf. Well, that was and a half. Alright. Then I'm going to mix everything together to make sure I have all my, everything is sauteed in here. Okay. Then right in here I have onions and garlic, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in. Don't be stingy with your onions or garlic. Alright, so the onions that was in here was 1 whole onion and 10 pieces of garlic that I chopped up. So there we go, right in here. Then my items that I'm going to blend are going to be this is a half of an onion, 2 habanero pepper, and 3 tomatoes. So 3 big tomatoes. Those are what I'm going to put in my okra soup. So first I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to a medium. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and place this stuff in here. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to close it. So we're going to wait about 30 to 25 minutes because this is goat meat and beef. So we're going to wait 30 minutes to 20 minutes, and then when we come back I'll show you how to do our blended items. Alright, thank you. Alright you guys, so I got my tomatoes, my onions, and my habanero pepper right here. So I'm going to put them in here because we're going to blend them. Okay, so just be careful with each one of them. There we go. We're going to blend this stuff together. So this is my blended items. Now we're going to check on our meat. So our meat is getting steamed right in here. Okay, smells really good. So we're going to leave it for 20 more minutes, and then I'll show you the next thing that you need to do. Okay, alright, thank you. Alright you guys, so right now we're going to go ahead and fry our palm oil. So I have my palm oil right here. It's 100% organic palm oil. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour in my palm oil. Alright. And while my palm oil goes ahead and melts down, right here I have chopped okra, and I'm going to put it inside my pot right here. My hands are clean. I'm going to cook my okra on the side. This is where I'm going to let it draw. When I cook it, it's going to draw. I'm going to show you how. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add some water in here and then some salt. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add in some water and a dash of salt. Alright, and I'm going to put it on the eye. So, just going to go ahead and cook it. I put it on high. Alright, so now my palm oil is, I'm going to put in a little tiny, it's not ready yet. So we're going to let it heat up. Bring it up a little bit. I have my goat meat right here in the sauce. It's fully cooked. I have one of my tomato sauce right here, and this is my blended items. My onions, tomatoes, and pepper. My 2 habanero pepper. So this is it. Alright, so my oil is getting hot now. Go ahead and drop these in. I'm going to use this right here. Just going to let that fry real good. Bring the heat up high. It's very, very important to always fry your red oil anytime you're making okra soup. Alright, and also it takes the scent, the scent out of the red oil. Alright. So it's getting hot now. Oh yes. Alright. We're going to saute it, let it get very, very sauteed. Okay. So the first thing you're going to pour in is your blended items before you put in your tomato paste. Your tomato sauce, not paste. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, so while this process is going on, I like to put in a dash of chicken bouillon. Alright, just a little bit. Not too much, okay. That's it. Just a little bit. It brings out taste and texture. So you're just going to let this saute until the onions are softened. You're getting there. I just like to put in my salt too, my chicken bouillon, to give the oil some taste. You know. Right here. Turn this up a little bit. Okay. It's really getting real hot. Okay. Alright, these are good onions. You don't want your onions, you don't want to fry your onions all the way until they're burnt. You don't want that. You still want them while they're light. And I'm going to go ahead and pour in. Okay, so let me show you how you want your onions. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me grab one. This is how you want your onions to be. Okay. It's already cooked in there, so I'm going to go ahead and pour in my blended items. Alright. Bring down the fire a little bit. And you let that cook. Alright. And then in a few minutes, give that about 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes I'll go ahead and put in my tomatoes, my tomato sauce. All right, we'll be back. So you guys, so I'm checking my tomatoes right now. It's been 10 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and put in my paste, my sauce. Okay, I'm going to let that cook. I'm going to let that cook well before I put in my okra. You see my okra back here is getting cooked. Give me 1 minute. So right here I have my okra. So what you're going to do is you're just going to beat it. So you see all this draw, that's what you want. You want it to draw real good. So we're just going to beat it. Let it cook real good. That's how I'll make my okra soup. I like to cook my okra, you know, because I like the drawness of it, the sliminess of it. There we go, the sliminess. So if you want a lot of sliminess, you can go ahead and keep going. If you don't want too much, you can go ahead and turn it off and then go ahead and put it in. But I want a lot of sliminess in my okra. So you're just going to keep cooking it like this and beat it. You're going to beat it with a spoon, a wooden spoon, whatever you have. I have my big spoon right here. So you're just going to keep beating it. The more you beat it, the more slime comes. I'm going to show you. See? You see how I'm beating it? You see all this slime? You see all of this slime? Yeah. So we're just going to keep beating it. Yes. I'm gonna beat it real good. Alright. That's a new technique you have from my kitchen to yours. So you always have to cook your okra. I always cook my okra before I put it in my soup. Some people, they don't like to cook it. They like to go ahead and put it in there, but I like to cook my okra. Alright. Alright, so this is enough slime for me. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Look at that. Alright, so when we come back, I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do next. Alright? Okay, thank you. Alright, loves. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and put in our goat meat and our sauce. Okay. Let me go ahead and get all that onions in. Ooh. So before I put in any salt or seasoning, because our goat sauce already has seasoning inside. So if it has enough seasoning, it's gonna. And also remember, we also put some seasoning while we were frying the palm oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste. That's enough seasoning. The only thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is put in some Cameroon pepper. That's why I have my Cameroon pepper right here. So I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the final thing to do. All right. Hey loves, so it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put in my Cameroon pepper, just a little bit, not too much. All right, just a dab, because you know Cameroon pepper is very spicy. Yeah. And then the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and put in my okra. All right, just going to go ahead and pour in my okra. This is the magical part. All right. There we go. So because the okra is already cooked, we're going to go ahead and put our okra soup on a low simmer, basically simmer. Now let me show you what I'm talking about, the slime. You see my slime? It's going to have some more slime right after it's done. Alright, so then I have my chopped vegetables right here. They're washed, freshly clean. This is spinach. You can either use anything else, but I like to use spinach. So this is just my finishing touch of my okra soup. Alright, everything is already in here. Let that go down by itself. Alright, so loves, I'll go ahead and make my pounded yam and I'll show you how everything looks in a plate. Okay, I'll be back with you guys very soon. Alright loves, so this is the final touch. This is my pounded yam and this is my soup. It looks really nice and delicious. So thank you guys so much. Just you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Alright, thank you guys so much. God bless you from my kitchen to your kitchen. Alright, I'm going to leave the ingredients and everything down below. Okay, so you guys have a blessed day. God bless each and every one of you. Bye.